Hi, my name is Anthony Okoli. I'm one of the hosts of Money Talk Live. I'm also the editor of MoneyTalkGo.com.
And I'm Mike.
I've also been working in the financial industry for about 30 years, helping people with their investments for the long-term goals, legacies, and their overall financial planning.
And I'm Mike. And we ask the internet what new investors really want to know. Here are the top 5 questions answered to help you get started on your investing journey. But let's make this clear off the bat. There's no such thing as a stupid question.
I can think of a few stupid questions.
Not helping. Anyways, moving on to question 1. What's the difference between investing and saving?
Well, think of savings as putting it somewhere safe where it's not going to get hurt and it's there if you need it in the short term. For investing, think of it as more the long term. You're putting it to work, you're compounding your returns, hopefully over time, while taking on some level of risk. Again, saving is for the short term, for security. Investing is for long term and your long term goals.
Okay, perfect. So I can save my money to buy Pokemon cards to invest in those Pokemon cards for the future. Perfect. Number 2, should I wait until I have a reliable income stream to begin investing?
No, you don't have to wait. You don't need a lot of money to start. You can even start as low as $1. You can invest in partial shares. It's just about time in the markets rather than timing. So whether you're a student or you have a steady job, as long as you're putting some money away at periodic times, that's the best time. So you don't need to make a big splash.
So I don't need a job to invest. Told you, Mom. Question number 3. Okay, here we go. Are stocks a safe investment for beginner investors?
Well, stocks are a little bit like a roller coaster. You know, there's a lot of thrills, there's ups and downs. It's a bumpy ride. So you have to be aware that there is risk when you invest in stocks. You have to do your research. However, there are things like index funds, ETFs that are a little bit provide less risk. But again, you have to be able to accept some risk if you're going to invest over the longer term.
Follow-up question, do I need to wear protection to invest in stocks?
Well, I think for you, perhaps a helmet, but it might be too late.
I'm going to take that as a yes. Okay, next question. Is it too late to buy blank stock?
Well, I think the question is more about time in the markets and timing. Of course, you don't want to be chasing the stock or the flavor of the month. You know, I think you want to do your research. You want to invest in a stock that has a good long-term prospects, as long as you're willing to take some risk and you're investing for the long term. But you don't want to be chasing stocks, chasing trends. You want to invest in a company that you've done research and you think that it's a viable company over the longer term.
So don't follow the flavor of the month. Okay, good lesson. Mine happens to be cookies and cream. I don't know about you, but I think investing in ice cream is probably not for the best right now. I should call my friend Dennis. Okay, let's go to the next question. Is index ETFs and chill a viable strategy? Do you index ETF and chill?
I do index ETF. I don't chill, but I think this is a viable strategy, particularly for people who are new to investing. Maybe they're uncomfortable with researching stocks. It's a low-cost way to get exposure to a broad market. Again, it depends on your type of investment style or strategy.
I'll bring the chill. You bring the index ETFs, and we're gonna have a party.
I'll bring the index ETFs. We won't have a party.
All right, well, suit yourself. Last question here. Where can I go to learn more about investing and the markets?
Well, I think you should go to Money Talk Live, which is on every day at noon. I'm one of the hosts of that show. It covers all types of investing strategies. So please tune in to Money Talk Live.
And don't forget to check out TD Direct Investing's educational content. Follow us on social media. Come to the Learning Center on Webroker. We have all sorts of content just for you.